went live. We're live on the internet. We're live, Larry.
Congratulations.
Streaming out to millions of viewers. Spider-Man's ass.
Billions and billions.
What's your favorite run of Spider-Man?
I liked that arc Zeb Wells did with the lizard,
Hmm.
the gauntlet. That was pretty good.
I like the one where Spider-Man kills his wife with radioactive cum.
Well, that was Rain. That was a mini-series,
That's good enough. That counts. The series,
I
it
guess.
works.
Well, you said run, which would imply that it's
I don't understand comic terminology.
I know, you didn't know what trade
No,
paperback
I
was.
thought that was an individual issue. You're over here telling me, no, it's not that. It's nothing like that. Which one of these did you say I should play first? Was it Separation Anxiety or Maximum
No,
Carnage?
Maximum Carnage is first.
That's the first one. Okay, is this one of those cases where one of these is bad and the other one is good?
Yeah.
Very non-committal answer.
I think Maximum Carnage is better. Like Separation Anxiety, the thing was that one then had co-op, which Maximum Carnage should have had, but the overall game is probably worse.
Hmm. I messed around a little bit in each of them, and I liked the graphics of Separation Anxiety more.
Yeah.
Uh, More detailed, better animations in it because it was a later game. But like the
Are you playing these on Genesis, by the way?
no Super Nintendo.
Okay. You always like to pick the worst version, which is always the Genesis
Well, because I
version.
grew up with the worst version of everything. Because I had the
Yeah.
Genesis, and then I had the Nintendo 64, and then I had a GameCube. I grew up with all the wrong consoles. I picked the worst one out of every generation.
Mm.
That GameCube was fine. I would actually
Yeah,
make
I
I
guess.
would make the argument the Xbox was the worst of the sixth generation consoles.
No,
I
absolutely
would.
not.
I think it.
Well, yeah, you would.
I think it had overall the weakest library. I think the hardware was fine.
No,
The library just wasn't quite as good.
well, here's the difference, though. Any sort of third-party game, the Xbox version was way better than the GameCube one
Hmm.
because you had a relatively normal controller. Also, like especially when the S came out.
Are you telling me that a third party game on a Nintendo console is worse?
Yeah,
What?
enjoy enjoy using the C stick for anything that isn't a Nintendo game,
I
and in
will
fact, a
not.
lot of Nintendo games.
Yeah, man. The C stick I only liked in Melee because it was just quicker to kind of flick that, and then your attack was more powerful when you used the C stick because it was
And
automatically a smash attack.
know what else you can do?
Hmm.
You could do that with just like a regular right stick on any controller. It
Sure,
doesn't have to be a little
and
yellow nub, a
and
little yellow nipple.
physically that would feel better on my hand, but Nintendo has never been in the market of making controllers that feel good to hold.
Nope.
The SNES one is fine.
We had the viewer come in and listen to that and saw the Spider-Man image and then left.
Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. Alright, I'm loading the game up here. Hi, JR. Smash Bros, N64, all these things are terrible. I agree.
That's true. This I thought today's stream was going to be multiverses, considering I had George install that, and then he was talking to me about it basically all morning. And then he's like, "No, we're doing Maximum
I
Carnage,"
thought that I had
even
made
though
it
our plans for
clear.
this fell through.
I thought I had made it clear yesterday that that was just not going to be feasible.
No, you did not.
Oh no, this is an LGN game. I thought you told me this was
Uh huh.
good.
Well, it's LJN, not LGN.
I said LJN.
When did I say it was good?
When before we started the stream, I asked you if it was a good game, and you went, "Eh."
Yeah. This is a game I played a lot. I'm not sure I ever got past the
Hey, Black Cat.
second level, the one where you're climbing up the building and you fight Man Spider at the top.
Oh right, Cloak and okay. Duh.
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger.
Morbius. Never heard of him.
Forgot he was in this.
Oh right, I know. I remember now that Captain America is part of this. I remember
Yeah.
that sprite specifically.
And Iron Fist is in this.
Doppelganger, yes. Spider-Man with teeth. Demo Goblin. Oh man, how many Green Goblin knockoffs are there? Because
I don't
Carrion's
know.
in this too. Okay, so
Uh,
real quick, I'm going to. Unfortunately, I have to make that sound. Give myself infinite lives because I've played this and it's just real easy for guys to gang up on you and get punched in the back of the head until you game over. I don't want to have to
Atomic
keep
Old Man
replaying this.
streams Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, and Fortune Street.
All great games.
Yeah.
Every
All
single one of
equally
them.
good.
That's right. Minimal agony. The best I can hope for day to day. Minimal
Yeah.
agony.
If they had made like a movie with Carnage back like at this time, they should have had Danny Elfman play Cletus Cassidy.
Oh yes. Richard Elfman I think would be
Cassidy?
good too, because Richard Elfman at least has like the body mass.
True. Well, I don't know. Danny's got some mass to him.
I also think like in
You
terms
see
of
him in
who is
those
more
wife beaters?
Oh sure, like now. He's been doing that like carrot
Well, now
top
he's
kind
huge.
of like
Yeah.
metamorphosed into a meathead like Dave Chappelle. That's an
Metamorphose, that's a DC character.
unfair... Okay. I am the ultimate insanity. It's a good line.
You should never trust a raving lunatic.
No, I also just think in terms of like which Elfman can play a deranged freak better, I think probably Richard Elfman.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a lot of cutscene in this game.
Well, I think it's the only one you're gonna get.
Oh, okay. Well, there is a moderate amount of cutscene in this game.
I think it's this and maybe something at the end.
This does look pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Especially for a game put out by LJN.
Yeah, I know.
Probably the most
This is
surprising
probably the
part of
best LJN game. I will say that. Which, again, not a high bar, but...
it. Join you on the slaughter circuit.
just screenshotting that image and saying me and who.
I'm happy for Carnage and his girlfriend. I know that you got like the volume off so we can do this, so you couldn't hear those really good voice samples going like, oh, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Don't hurt him, he's sort of cute in a sick and deranged sort of way.
I attend to some personal business.
It's also
I agree. I
frustrating.
always liked Doppelganger. I always called him Man Spider, but I don't know if he was ever actually referred to as that, or if it was just me like saying, well, there's Man Bat, so...
Yeah, naturally there would be a man spider.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of like evil Spider-Men that appear in the comic, maybe there's also another one that's just called Man Spider, and you're conflating them.
Probably. There is Spiders Man, who is a Spider-Man made out of spiders.
There's also Spider-Man, which has like 3 A's, and that's how you know that he's like a clone.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Man Spider is Peter when he's super evolved. Okay, I don't know.
I do like these little like sound effects popping
Yeah.
out of people. That's neat. That's cute.
You can swing around on your webs, too. I think it's R. You do, like, swing kicks.
I don't even think these are bad guys. I think this is just like a vagrant and some like kid on rollerblades.
Yeah. This is just, like, basically a Batman game. but with Spider-Man instead.
That Batman Returns game for the SNES is pretty good too.
That's pretty much what this is.
Yeah. I like the look of that one a lot. Graphics for that Batman Returns game is great. Pick that up. Look. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played too much of Multiverses yet, but I think it's fine so far as like Smash Brothers clones go. Which is
I think it's
generally
fun.
I'm not
It's
super
just that
into.
I do not understand why they made the first character rotation so bad.
Yeah, you at least get Wonder Woman though, and she's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And Superman's good. Like the rest of them though are like awful to play. Garnet feels so bad.
I kind of just didn't like the rate at which Superman's attacks move. Like just the pacing of it feels kind of off. He's very slow. What I'm
A
saying.
little bit. I don't use like his normal attacks basically at all. I use that sort of teleporting uppercut thing he does. When you figure out the range on it, like how long to hold it, you can do a whole lot of damage with that. That and his flying Donkey Kong grab thing.
Oh, I got newspapers. Just murdered this child with a stack of newspapers.
He says there's a great bit in the cartoon where Peter grows 2 extra arms and refuses to let MJ in his room. Well, we've all been there.
I remember that. I remember that whole saga of him growing the multiple arms. Eventually turning into like more of a spider. Like I think he grows a bunch of like spider hair and stuff.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, like that's basically that's Man Spider. So that's what I was thinking of.
Spider-Man hates women, like more than anything.
One lady has a hair whips like Milia Rage from Guilty Gear.
Oh yeah. I've not read much of the Spider-Man comics, like, at all. Every time I come across one, it seems real bad. Like, Spider-Man
most of them are terrible.
Oh yeah, like, Spider-Man is the one Marvel character that I really like, and yet all of his actual comic books are the worst. Oh yeah, in Multiverses, I think the one thing that's kind of driving me nuts about that is having jump on the A button, which just, at this point, it's been so...
What?
It's been so burned into me that, like, a Smash Brothers type game, jump is just up on the analog.
Oh, I hate that. That was like the one thing I was like, oh good, jump is just on A instead of up.
Yeah, and like initially when I played Smash Brothers, that felt way off to me, and I do think that that is like not the way to do it, but it's just muscle memory for me at this point that I keep hitting up on the analog.
I think in Smash Brothers you still could change it to be a button.
And you can't,
jump.
I can't change it to the up analog in Multiverses, it doesn't let you. Which makes sense, kind of like the way that they have the control scheme laid out, mapping that to
because you have
anything else
ground up attacks.
Yeah, it just would not work. This was the level you always came over on?
What?
This was the level?
It might have been the one after this.
Okay, I need to follow the arrows. I need to follow the arrows. The timing of this, I'm just hitting
this. You have to get like all the way up before you swing over.
You kidding me? Alright, get all the way up and all the way over before you do it.
Yep.
I was all the way over. Why didn't that work?
You maybe jump before you swing.
No, I need to get all the way up here.
Or you have to like hold up maybe or something when you swing. I don't remember.
I followed the arrow and it... Oh, this...
Yeah, I don't know what the arrow actually is doing.
Yeah, I need to
it's not telling you the direction the lasers are from. It's not really telling you the direction to go either.
Yeah. What is with the sound effect on these two?
Uh-huh.
It's like a drum hit. Okay. What's JR saying about Dan's slot?
I don't know. Probably just that he sucks. Have you still not watched that?
Oh,
that
come
episode
on. I
since you have
die and
Disney
it puts
Plus?
me all the way to the bottom of it? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Also, when you get to the top, there's a boss fight.
This sucks. I like video games. I like having fun with video games. I like to have a good time. I like to sit down with my friends. I like to chat on the internet.
Those are great because this is the level where it's like, oh, you get to climb up walls like Spider-Man and swing between buildings. And then it's this. Also, you move so slow, though, you can barely even move out of the way of the lasers if you knew where they were coming from.
Yeah. You have to be all the way, like, flush with that top pixel where just, okay, that's fine. Oh, I got lucky. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, well, JR, I'd like to see your son try to play this game. Zoomers don't know how to play old video games.
No! No! Don't put me back down there! Oh, come on! How am I supposed to even dodge it when it's coming directly from above?
Oh, is this the level you always game over, Don? I think I did get past this a few times, but I don't...
Fuck.
I did not get much farther.
I'm just going to let this kill me, because if I get all the way up there and it kills me, I'm going to be even more pissed. I'm going to send your son the ROM of this game, and I want him to prove it. Prove to me he can do this. I swear to God. Okay.
I know at some point in this game you play as Venom, and I don't think I ever got to that point.
Well, that is very promising.
Yeah. And that could be the third level, I don't know. I think this is actually technically still the first.
The fact that these arrows, like, mean nothing is the worst part of this. Like, they really don't give you a good indication of where this is actually coming from. No, 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 oh, come on, no!
I wonder if it's telling you if you move in that direction, you'll dodge the laser.
I've done that before and I've still gotten hit. So I don't think
it seems like
quite
that time. It seemed like that time you were dodging them. By doing that, you just didn't move far enough that last time. But then there are other times where it's like move to the right and you're already at the right, like rightmost edge of the building. So
I think the trick is to just whip around more to dodge it.
Yeah, the Spider-Man X-Men game, Arcade's Revenge, I think, that's probably worse than this. 'Cause that's a lot of, like, running through mazes and shooting bombs or something.
I meant to press that the other way.
I don't know that guide would really help here, JR.
Oh. I found Man Spider.
Hey! Oh yeah, so now he's, like, jumping around and attacking too.
To deal with him too?
Yeah.
Do I have to beat him up here? Or... Okay, no, I did it.
You fight him on the roof.
Chad is saying that I'm super good at video games and I'm the best, and that I'm way better than Larry at Spider-Man. The nice part about the video on demand is nobody can see the chat, so I can just have it say anything I want.
Uh-huh.
I got all the way up here just for that to happen?
Yep. Good cutscene, though.
I'm very happy for Carnage and his boyfriend, J. Jonah Jameson.
Do you need to press something or what?
Apparently. Even though the rest of the cutscenes just moved on their own, now I actually have to press a button.
Well, sorry about your crap TV, Jay. What do you want us to do about it?
Chad is saying getting my
Not
shit
my problem.
sucked in the secret Yoko Taro room? I don't know what that means. Keep it family friendly, Chad.
Ribs killing me.
I need ribs. More ribs.
Ambitious punks. You like alleys?
That's pretty good that he hurt his ribs, so when he jumps into the stage, he just falls over. What is the Spider-Man game for the 32X? I should have played that. I hear that's like one of the...
I don't know.
I hear that's like one of the only good 32X games.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, there's a Spider-Man game. I want to say it's a different version of Maximum Carnage, actually, but I might be wrong about that.
Web of Fire
That's it.
is the rarest 32X game and rarest Spider-Man game for any gaming console, apparently.
I guess that doesn't surprise me too much, considering the 32X's install base. Maybe that came out during the tail end of it, too. I mean, I might be wrong about it being one of the better ones, but also considering it's a 32X, it might look bad and still be one of the better ones.
Well, also, this was largely ignored by the gaming press, perhaps in part because it was released after Sega had already announced they were dropping support for the 32X.
Okay, that's what I thought, that it would have been real late.
Yeah.
Also, what year did that come out? 96? 97? No,
March
it
96.
It could, yeah, I was going to say, it couldn't have been 97. That would have been a bit too late. But... Well, so now my other question is, when did that 3D Spider-Man game come out for the PlayStation?
Oh, that was a pretty late one. That was probably like 99.
Okay.
Because I think Electro's Revenge was like 2000.
I still like people getting mad at Jeff Gerstmann for confusing Electro's Revenge and Spider-Man 2 when it's like, who gives a crap about Spider-Man games?
Well, the issue was that he didn't recognize it was a PlayStation 1 game from looking at it.
Oh, right, okay. I'm misremembering that.
And also, you were also wondering why he had brain damage or if had been inhaling gas or something. Don't be like, oh, other people were so mad about it.
It was only a problem unique to everybody else but me, the only person with common sense and a working brain.
Oh yes, Spider-Man came out in 2000.
God, really, 2000?
Yeah, because it was also on Dreamcast.
I would have thought that was earlier. I didn't play it on console, though. That is one of the few games I played on PC back in the 90s.
That's weird.
It is. Our computer was good enough to run that game, so I just played it all in there.
And Spider-Man 2 was 2001. I was thinking it had come out after the PlayStation 2, but
Let me tell you, you do
I
not
really remember.
have an appreciation for that Spider-Man game unless you have played it all on a mouse and keyboard, front to back.
Oh, I bet that's awful.
I unlocked every costume.
I did too. Get the amazing Bagman, like the Captain Universe or whatever.
Kingpin? Oh wait, that's not Kingpin.
Ludo.
It's Kingpin's brother, Coley.
Like, Oli's health bar is not moving.
Was I supposed to just lose that?
Yeah.
I like how 2 of the 3 boss fights in this game so far has just been Spider-Man gets his ass beat.
That's accurate. By the way, yes, I agree. Silver Sable and Dagger look way too much alike. What Avengers beat 'em up are you talking about? Because there was one that's like about the Infinity Gems, and then there's Marvel Superhero something. And there's the Captain America and the Avengers one. That one's terrible. That doesn't really narrow it down. I think he's in both of them. Let me look.
But is Spider-Man in Marvel's The Avengers?
I don't know if he is yet or not. I
He
think
is-
so.
I don't think he is.
I think he did eventually get added to it.
I would like you to check on that because I'm sure that he still is not.
Well, Captain America and the Avengers is a Data East game.
Tanoe? Is that what he's saying? Can't read that.
Hanoi!
It's Cloak's famous catchphrase. Tanoe!
Tandy is Dagger's real name, I think.
Oh, okay. Edward Brock, a man whose casual attire holds a startling secret. He's naked underneath.
Jay says Spider-Man is in the Avengers game now.
Okay.
Yes, we knew it was only on PlayStation, of course. Sony.
PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Imagine all the people excited to play as Spider-Man in the PlayStation version of that game who bought it close to launch, and then by the time Spider-Man got added, it is like a $4 game.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jay.
I mean the meme. Wait, so is he not in the game?
Maybe, I don't know, Jay's Riddler over here. I'm going to just mute him. Okay, Spider-Man is in the game. Just doing only on PlayStation, which... Alright. HDs.
Why is Venom in San Francisco? Did he just
He's
like
going to beat up Danny Tanner.
Be nice to Danny Tanner.
He's had enough of Uncle Joey. He heard that Alanis Morissette song and was like, I'm going for him.
Is there like a comic book reason for that? Did he like fuck off to San Francisco for a while?
He left his heart there.
Good one.
I don't know.
You're the Marvel's comics expert here. I don't know anything about Marvel comics.
I don't know.
This poor woman is
I do not
jaundiced and Venom's gonna fucking throw her.
I do not remember, like, the Lethal Protector's trip to San Fran, so...
To avoid Spider-Man, says JR. I would have thought it was that at
Okay.
this point he was doing the anti-hero thing, and he's
That
just like, well, I can't be like a hero in New York.
her name was Stacy, so that must have been Stacy Dash. She's orange.
Oh, okay. Spider-Man would leave him alone if he at least left DC. Okay.
You see.
Oh, no, well, whatever. I'm like, I got one eye on Chad, I got one eye on the game.
Venom left DC Comics. It was a prisoner exchange program. They said you can have Venom.
You ever read those, like, writer exchange things that they did for DC and Marvel, where they had, like, Stan Lee do a Superman comic?
Yeah. They're all bad.
Not good.
It's like when Stan Lee did his own things like POW Comics or whatever. Yeah, like what you're talking about is like, what if Stan Lee invented the DC universe? And like, boy,
Glad he
Stan Lee's
didn't.
collaborators did a lot of work.
Yeah. Look, I know it's well known, and I'm not going to be like revealing anything to anyone, but that video of Stan Lee over. Oh god, why am I blanking on his name? Pouches guy, can't draw feet.
Rob Liefeld.
Rob Liefeld. Yeah, that video of him over
Liefeld,
his shoulder while he's designing a character is extremely good.
You should probably just let these guys. I think they have to kill you.
Well, the first boss, see, Elmo is red now, so I think it's just one of those things where you gotta hit him enough to take down like an invisible health bar. I love that.
Like the bar just extends past where you can see. That's good.
The only time I've liked that in any video game was Kingdom Hearts with the Sephiroth battle, because it was pretty, like, no other boss has a health bar like that, so it helps impart to you that this guy is a real motherfucker. But in the Spider-Man game, that's just everybody. Everybody's Sephiroth.
Everybody's Sephiroth and every man is ISIS.
Rob Liefeld seems to hate gay people. Yeah.
Does he? I don't know. I've seen that Captain America picture.
Oh, the one with Captain America's massive, massive, massive tits.
Uh-huh.
That's a good picture. Oh, hey, it's Man Spider again. But he keeps showing up. This is a good
tree.
This is a really good place to put a tree.
You could move
There is
behind it.
There is a very exciting fight happening right now. You just can't see it.
Missing reel. You would change Rictor's sexuality back immediately if given any Marvel book. I don't know who Rictor is. Oh, that's one of the New Mutants. Yeah, okay.
Why is like every boss battle in this game
Mutants.
one that you have to lose?
I told you it's a JRPG. Maybe it's branching storylines. Maybe if you win, then you get a different path.
Well, good news, JR. Spider-Man here has got a case of the not gays, because clearly there is a pretty lady in a robe that is not properly fastened around her body right here.
Yeah. Except it is like tied tight, so like it's that way on purpose.
We don't know what they were getting up to off screen. We had a whole level between then and now.
I do not remember. Again, I guess I never got this far in the game, so I did not know there were this many cutscenes. Spider!
What does that say on their Murray Posse?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. I'm guessing Murray is someone who is on the development team.
Probably.
Murray, posse. Do you want to send the link to the stream out again?
No, not really.
Oh, come on. I might take a look at separation anxiety here soon. If you would, look up how many levels are in this game, because I wonder how far we are, actually. So maybe I just beat this thing, since you've never seen the ending to this, I'm going to assume.
Oh, definitely not. Oh good, there's no table of contents on this guide, so I get to just sort of scroll around.
Awesome.
Oh boy, I think you're maybe a quarter through it.
Oh god, okay, yeah, we're going to do separation anxiety in a bit. JR asked, what comic anti-hero could Tom Hardy ruin next? Did he necessarily ruin Venom, though? I thought that the best thing about that movie was Tom Hardy's performance. Or
That's
so
what
I
I would
heard.
think.
I've not seen it. Actually,
Since
I really
I've
just
seen
don't
it,
have
he's
a
the
desire
highlight.
to, I have no real desire to watch either of the Venom movies, so I wouldn't know. He did a terrible Bane, though.
Like, I think that Bane is a good villain, it's just not Bane.
Yeah. I like Tom Hardy doing some sort of weird cross between Darth Vader and Sean Connery. Like, that's great. That's a good, fun voice that he's doing.
Yeah.
And I like the look of that character, but yeah, that is nothing about him is Bane, other than that he breaks Batman's back. That's it.
Well, he's got the mask.
The mask doesn't even look remotely close to the one that he normally
No,
wears.
but I'm saying, like, he is wearing the mask and he's, like, juicing himself up. But it's
His
still not,
character
like, making
does
him
have a
huge.
mask, and so he is like all other characters who wear a mask.
No,
he doesn't juice himself
there's a
up,
difference
though.
between... I know, that's what I was saying before you started going, oh, he has a mask, he's like every other
He
character
has
with
a mask.
Shut up.
He's
So,
just
yes,
like Bane.
he's not getting huge.
What am I fighting? What the fuck is this?
Dr. Katz is here to fight Venom.
Every actual supervillain boss in this game, you have to die to. The only people Venom and Spider-Man can actually beat up are these two poor, like, 60-year-old men on their
It's like
way
this
to work.
accountant. Guy looks like he runs a newspaper stand.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, you're making a point about Bane.
I was just saying it doesn't make him huge, but like he is like at least inhaling stuff through a mask, so like whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, what? I guess I'll send this link again. I had started doing that, then you're like, also look up a list of levels, and then you started talking about
I
Bane.
assumed that you were not actually going to send it out. So, I hope they do Bane again. I want them to get Bane right eventually. I like Bane.
They're not going to do it again.
I think they will, just not for a long time.
Well, yes.
Now you'll get no mercy from Spider-Man.
It's like the end of Mega Man 7.
You want to act like animals, and I'll treat you like animals. Spider-Man getting
Reading
a show
this like a manga.
Spider-Man getting a show on OAN. There we go, Morbius. We made it to Morbius.
Oh boy. Enemy strategies. Here's just some strategies on how to beat, spelled like the vegetable, beat. What, dot, 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 well, the enemies. Now I'll start off telling you what to do if there is a big mob of bad guys after you. There's a line break between those for some reason.
Well, you gotta pause for effect.
What to do with groups of enemies. Lots of enemies in the next part of the level. Well, if you're... well, you are. In the level like the Deep, you can just jump onto the wall and go in, and when there is an open space, you can jump down and double smash them.
It
And
works!
if you're in the Manhattan streets too, then you should grab a guy or a girl and throw him or her into all the people, so just keep on repeating that.
You know, you just gotta put yourself out there, grab a guy or a girl and throw them.
Hard to believe that this guide was marked as unfinished.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say, hard to believe this guide was marked as unhelpful.
Oh, incomplete. Sorry, not unfinished.
Demo Goblin. Oh, and it's Man of Spiders again. Of course, every boss battle has to be Man of Spiders.
Man, oh spiders. The Mamweb movie, I would have said 0% chance. I also thought 0% chance for Morbius, but they managed to get that out eventually, so...
Marvel will not be deterred by failure.
Sony will not be deterred by failure.
Both, really. Like, it's kind of the thing with the current state of this phase of the Marvel movies is, like, they can't stop, though. Like, they're in too deep now. They have
Sure
to...
they could.
They either have to keep making these and figure it out and start making them more interesting and palatable to audiences again, or they just keep doing it until they do not make money anymore, and then they stop.
I mean,
they can't,
they
like,
needed
take
to
a
stop.
break.
They needed to stop after Endgame, but yes, when they did not, then it's like, well,
But
you just gotta keep going.
Financially, I don't think that they could. Is the thing. Like, you aren't just going to stop you aren't going to just stop making these movies that are highly profitable, even the ones that are not particularly great.
Yeah.
Even if it's the thing that you should have done.
I suppose so, and I guess there's the issue of hindsight, but considering right after that was COVID, which undoubtedly made things way more expensive to make and delayed everything, they should have just taken the time off.
Hey, you know, just starting a fire in this building. That's a good idea.
Craven is that Bad Bunny one where he's playing a Spider-Man villain that appeared in one issue. And Spider-Man will not be in any of these Spider-Man movies.
Oh, they'll do like a Sinister Six. Like, that's Sony's goal, is to just
should have done a Sinister Six in No Way Home, but then they only had 5 of them.
They just needed one extra one. Well, what extra character would they have had to, like, pull from the other movies?
Venom.
Oh, well, yeah.
He was in the end credits.
Yeah, right. I forgot about that. He was in the end credits just to get sent home. Yeah, should have done him, or, like, at the very least come up with a unique villain that appears in that movie,
just bring up someone new, like have Chameleon in there, or they could have brought
bring Vulture
Michael Mando back and have Scorpion. Yeah, or Vulture.
We need that sonic gun. I'm still playing.
I don't remember Tarantula either.
Venom is way better than Spider-Man.
I should just have White Rabbit movie, so then at least there's something to J.O. to.
I can't say J.O. Because it's a family-friendly stream. If JR's children are watching.
Saying sucked off in the Nier Automata secret room.
Well, I didn't say that. The chat said it. I was just reading what the chat said. I'm still upset to find out that that was actually a mod. Like, I kind of figured that would be the case, but it would have been.
What I guess.
It would have been really cool if there was some weird secret Yoko Taro room that was only printed on like so many discs.
It was because he had said there was like one final secret, but that had already been found.
Children went on a
Pokemon walk.
It's when your
Are they
dad
Pokemon
in a
going to the
panic
polls?
send them out of the room because somebody said sucking off. Go play Pokemon. That's fine.
You've been playing this first game for 45 minutes. Remember how you were all like, I just want these to be short about an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, about an hour. I don't have to play Separation Anxiety. I could just stick to this. Separation Anxiety is just more of the same thing anyway.
Yeah.
Well, also, we're at the Fantastic Four lab, so, like...
11 is not old enough for that.
I did not realize
That's a problem
JR's
with the
kids
kids on
were
the
so
bus.
old.
Yeah, JR's old.
I thought JR was like 23.
Now he's like 40. He's an elderly man.
I'm just gonna keep walking into these. I don't
This
care.
is like the end of episode 1.
I do not care to figure out the timing on this. I have unlimited lives.
Yeah, 37. See, ancient.
Yeah, well, I'm 34. I ain't got no kids.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah. Best decision I ever made.
Anyway, go punch Vector Man.
Oh, we should play Vector Man on the stream sometime.
You have the worst ideas for stream games.
Why? Vector Man's great. By great, I mean it's mediocre. Just to do anything special here to Muzzoid?
Muzzoid's going to teach you French.
Okay, there.
No, I guess you just had to hit him. I am amazed that people still play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising to me. I thought everyone dropped off of that.
Yeah. I thought Hillary killed it.
I don't...
Spider-Man just pointing a giant gun at Venom.
I don't think you can just say the words Hillary and killed in the same sentence. You're going to get the stream flagged.
Did you see,
Dougie's going to come back.
Ghislaine Maxwell is on suicide watch?
No, but that's cool.
It's happening again.
Firestarter. Rooftop to... Oh no, is this
Who's
going to be
that?
another one of these?
Oh.
Okay,
I
thank
hope
God.
so.
Thank God.
Oh.
Just a boss. This is a real good fight. This is such a mess.
See, the problem with having unlimited lives is it turns into you just, like, going up to them
Zip
and
button.
mashing attack.
That's how you play beat 'em ups, Larry.
Yeah, that's why they're boring to play and boring to watch.
He just keeps doing it. I think it's just something with this AI that every time you attack, he has to attack.
JR, did you see the Blue Beetle Booster Gold figures? They look real good. Ed Cord Blue Beetle too, not that Jaime Reyes crap. He's fine, I guess.
Am I able to... Can I hit that guy, or does he just kind of float around and touch my face?
He just gives you a little scalp massage.
Just
Is this
does
the
that...
final boss?
Maybe. Can only hope.
Do you ever find any of the things that like summon the other characters?
Some of the other characters.
Yeah. They're little icons you can get. That's why
Oh.
it shows you like Morbius and Dagger and whatever.
I picked them up, yeah, but
Oh, you just
doesn't
never
seem like
used
they're
them?
doing anything. No, I'm hitting
You have to
buttons.
press the button. They're like your smart bomb, basically.
Okay, select Y, X, A, B.
Well, it's a different level. Oh,
Oh,
you're
there it goes.
you're cycling through them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's left trigger is what does it. All right. I think I'm supposed to do something to this guy, but like I can't.
Maybe you need to jump off the roof because Carnage left.
No, apparently there's so much to live for. Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this guy? Oh god, there. Okay, the hitbox is just really wonky.
Oh. Yeah, no kidding.
I did not mean to do that.
This is like me trying to attack someone in multiverses, by the way, in the air. Like, I can never figure out, like, the, jumping attack hitboxes.
God. I got him. Instead of like, instead of fixing up that hitbox, they just made it so he dies in 3 hits. So they knew.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible game. I mean, it's LJN. I don't know what I expected. So I just did Rooftops 2. How many more levels is that for this?
Let me look. That was Rooftops 2.
Yes.
This is Prospect Park. We've got Prospect Park 2. Word from the Streets Horror. Police Station, Manhattan Rooftop, Manhattan Street 1. VIP Statue of Liberty, Manhattan Street 2.
Why is this so long?
The End, ... which is not the end. Ruined Boys Home, the end. Yeah, I know. And just imagine, like, trying to get through this game without unlimited lives.
They put that, like, building climbing level as the second thing that you do, so you just burn all your lives away.
Yeah, there's no way, like... I would love to know how many people actually finish this game. It has to be, like...
It's not been done.
Yeah, maybe 10 without cheats.
I'm gonna watch a speedrun for this afterwards. Okay, how do I...
There must be some weird, like, cheese method.
I'm gonna suck this businessman into the nowhere zone.
Yeah, all the people that beat it were in QA who are like, yep, good, ship it. I was able to do it.
They only say that because they've had to play this game like every single day for a month and they're just tired of it. No, it's fine. We beat it. It's good. It's fine. This has to be someone's favorite beat-em-up game.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, there's just one person out there who is a total maximum Carnage guy. Like, this is his thing.
See, part of the reason I was saying we should do it in co-op before I remembered this was not... You know, actually, what's a much better single-player beat-em-up? Death and Return of Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but what I was saying was, before I found out it was remembered it was single-player, is because I wanted to know if we would be able to see more of the game than I did as a kid. We have here thanks to cheats, but still. Although, imagine trying to do that building climbing thing with 2 people.
Oh my god. The game running at like 5 frames a second during that.
Well, I just mean, like, you would have to both be on the screen at the same time, and so you'd end up, like, knocking the other person off the screen or something.
I just think the coolest part about this game being, like, 20 hours long is that they just keep reusing the same bosses, and they're just regular characters also that you fight.
Yeah. I think in Separation Anxiety, at least, they're like symbiotes that you're fighting.
I don't know, the
It's
little...
been 55 minutes. You need to just
Yeah,
switch
yeah,
to the
yeah.
other one.
Uh,
Because you're not going to finish this. It's going to be another hour.
I mean, I was fine just having it be this one and then, you know, not even taking a look at this. Because again, this is just, from what I've played of it, very much just the same game.
Basically, I like the Simpsons font, though.
Yeah.
For that. The opening legalese.
I mean, this is a good theme, too. Mirror's Life Foundation captured
This one's not an
protector
LGN.
called Venom
LJN.
and removed 5 symbiotes, but his symbiote destroyed the parent of Venom. Okay, do I hit a button and make it go? Okay. Alright, whatever, I don't care. These way less interesting with the cutscenes also, because it's just text.
I remember Venom would like turn his hand into like a rake and weird stuff in this one.
Wife bought something that's too big for the house, JR is saying?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I think these sprites look better.
They do. Family-friendly stream, JR. I am not reading that chat message.
Nick Cage and Face Off over here.
Yeah, I mean, this looks better. It's got a whole lot more frames of animation to it. Animates pretty smoothly. But it's still the same exact gameplay. Like, these sound effects are the same. The combos feel identical. Still got the power hits.
Yeah, stop referencing Reddit things. I don't know what you're talking about.
The only times I go on Reddit is when I have to ask a very uncomfortable health question to doctors, or at least people who say that they're doctors over the internet.
I used Reddit to look at Gunpla stuff a long time ago, and then recently been using it to keep track of like balance changes and stuff in the Evil Dead game, because they are not good at documenting any of that on the actual game's website or patch notes. That's it.
It was on Twitter. Okay.
About the mom comics lady.
I have not seen this. I saw the Tony Pizza thing. That's it.
Oh yeah, I did see the Tony Pizza.
I'm pretty sure that's fake, but also I appreciate a good Eric Andre reference.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, JR.
Yeah, next week we'll just do Mario 2, is what I wanted to do originally. No, not that Mario 2. The bad Mario 2. You lost levels.
Oh.
Chemicon Disk System lost levels.
Horrible.
Yeah. I want to see how far I can make it.
The game's so bad, Nintendo said, no, let's reskin this other game instead. If we put this out, we will be ruined.
I just want to see how far I can make it. The personal challenge. I want to see how far I can get without relying on save states, because that was basically the only way I could beat that game originally. I do like Spider-Man's walk animation here. This weird thing he's doing with his hands.
Grabbing. Yeah.
Spider-Man swinging around New York with a web, that's normal. You see him, like, walking down the street going like...
He saw that video of Susan Sarandon, and he's like... Most I've ever identified with Spider-Man.
I do like his death animation though too, where he's just slouched over on the ground.
Yeah, it's like Peter Griffin style.
Spider-Man's taking a nap. Why is there not a Family Guy beat 'em up game? That seems like a no-brainer.
There was.
A beat 'em up? I thought it was like some weird MMO thing.
It's not an MMO. It's
Okay.
like, I think it's like sort of a, I guess it'd just be an action game. I don't know.
Man, this level
Kind of like
is...
the Simpsons movie game that came out.
This level's about
Did you
as long
see-
as a Power Rangers the movie level.
Did you see that remastering thing someone's doing for Hit and Run?
Yeah. It looks interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's a dedicated community for Simpsons Hit and Run, but not a dedicated community for the Simpsons boxing game? What's up with that?
Boxing.
You remember
Or
the
Simpsons
boxing?
wrestling.
Okay, well, I was going to joke like I was a fan of that game, but apparently I don't know what the hell it even was.
Well, it's weird because it was called Simpsons Wrestling. I don't know if there were any wrestling moves in it.
I just
just
have
kind of like
very vague
fighting.
memories of playing it at a friend's house. I had a friend who had a Dreamcast before I had a Dreamcast and hung out there a lot.
Ned Flanders was absurdly overpowered.
As he should be.
That's the main thing.
No patch.
Because he just threw Bibles that would like home in on you, and he could just run around doing that. And then also, if you did manage to kill him, he got a second life.
If I was directing a Simpsons fighting game, what I would do is every single patch just like up the damage value on Ned Flanders a little bit each time and don't include it in the patch notes.
Yeah. Or do that for like Ralph Wiggum. Like have him start being like the Dan Hibiki character,
That'd be pretty good.
and then gradually turn him into God tier. Look at this guy.
Final patch note is just Ralph Wiggum can no longer be killed.
Spider-Man's beating up
Discontinue
a
support for the
Zagok.
game. Okay, stage complete. Do I... Alright, yes, I have to hit something. Okay, we'll do this level and then we'll call it. I'm done playing Spider-Man games. These members of Hand? Is that what these guys are?
AIM, maybe?
Okay. I cannot keep track of all the various villainous groups
Hand are
in the Marvel
ninjas.
universe. Right. Okay, yeah, they're Daredevil bad guys, right?
Yeah.
And they're what's Octopus? That's Captain America?
Hydra.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, Hydra. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it
I
would
would
be
guess these guys
dumb
are
if they
supposed to
said
be AIM, but I don't know.
that would be dumb if they said Hail Octopus. So I guess Hail Hydra makes
Yeah. The AIM guys are supposed to have like these beekeeper-looking outfits.
Oh, right.
These guys sort of look like Cobra from G.I. Joe. Maybe these are Hydra. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, they might just be guys.
They gotta be from something.
It is nice that
An
after playing
organization.
that other game for 15 minutes, I am now actually fighting against what looks like Marvel henchman characters.
Yeah.
Instead of just dude with an umbrella, morbidly obese guy.
Lady with
Nice.
ponytail.
My mistake was I tried to jump over that and then initiate the web, and apparently you can't do that. You have to just stand there and go into the web.
It looked like you started the web.
I did, but it, like, by jumping that way, it caused me to, like, hit the lip of that thing.
Oh.
I mean, it is a good thing I got this cheat code on, because it does seem like I die really easily in this. Like, compared to other beat-em-ups I've played. Like, also, look how small Spider-Man's health bar is?
Yeah.
Or is that... Am I at half health? I can't tell, because
You're at half right now.
there's this black background here that's not doing me any favors when looking at my health.
I think you are at half, but
Okay.
that's still... It is pretty small.
Yeah. I wonder if it's possible to get net play going with MAME? Because I would really like to, at some point, play like Turtles in Time with you.
Maybe.
But it's just a shame that we couldn't.
It's probably the same weird crap as every other
Yeah.
one, except Dolphin. The
Well,
only one that's figured it out.
At least with SNES 9X, it's because we don't want to fuck around with that port stuff. With Kega Fusion, I have no idea why that won't work. We followed the instructions to the letter and it just won't go.
I think that might be the same thing, though.
It could be, yeah, and it's just for whatever reason that's not documented in any of the threads that I was reading, or they just don't even note it inside the actual menu for netplay.
Maybe.
It's weird. It'll probably run like crap anyway, so whatever. That guy shot me with a gun.
Yeah. It's what you deserve.
Why didn't any of them use that until now?
Weren't far enough away.
Okay, I need this level to be over so I can go get more gold in multiverses, because I need to unlock Velma.
We'll play together then, so you can get a bonus.
I just need 2 more matches and I get 800 gold, and then it's not been adding any more missions for me, so I'm gonna have to like grind out the last like 300 I need.
Yeah.
Seems great.
You will never get any more, by the way.
Good.
That's it. That's all the gold missions.
They only give you the starter missions? There's no like daily missions?
The daily ones are only for Battle Pass progress.
Oh,
they do not give you any gold.
A load of shit.
Yep.
At that point, why even put the game out for free? Just make it paid to begin with.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, like, I got those characters to level 5 to get the 100 gold bonus from them, and then even playing it a lot, like, I've had enough to buy the 2 characters or whatever that I got.
That's the stream. I don't want to play a Spider-Man game for the rest of my life.
Okay.
The verdict is these both kind of suck. They're not very good. I think they got, like, potential. I think probably Separation Anxiety seems the most interesting to me.
I remember
as, like,
liking
a single-player game.
Yeah.
I would have been fine with Maximum Carnage if that game, like...
Wait, okay.
The 50 minutes I played, that game should have been over.
Start Separation Anxiety again, pick Venom. I remember the first level being like a sewer.
Okay.
So maybe, I wonder if you have different levels depending on who you pick.
Well, let's see.
It is weird that you have to pick from the beginning and just stick with them instead of Maximum Carnage where you can switch.
It's just like Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Exactly like Sonic and Knuckles.
Uh-huh.
They're basically just as good as each other.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
How dare you?
What?
Okay, let's see. Different one. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Same level.
Weird.
Alright. Yeah, next week we'll do Mario 2 or something else. I don't know. Whatever. Not this. No more beat 'em up games for a while. I'm not doing that again.
Good.
I think the Power Rangers ones were fine because there's a whole bunch of different games, but these are both exactly the same. So.
Yeah.
And as far as beat 'em up goes,
that's also why I tried to talk you out of this.
Oh.
But
I don't really have anything else on deck.
Mario 2.
That's the stream.
Okay.
I'm sorry.